Imagine the seeker wandering through ancient forests, searching for treasures that lie hidden within the soul, reminding us that the journey begins not in distant lands, but deep inside ourselves. Like the warrior, standing firm against the storms of doubt, we must draw upon an inner strength that has always been there, waiting to be unleashed. The healer within us knows the path to wholeness, mending the wounds of insecurity with the balm of self-belief. For everything you need is already inside you, you just have to believe it. As Napoleon Hill once said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve," a timeless truth that echoes through the ages. So many of us grapple with self-doubt, that nagging voice whispering we're not enough, holding us back from our true potential. We look outward for validation, seeking approval from others or waiting for the perfect moment, as if success is something we must chase in the external world. Think of the artist with a vision for a masterpiece, yet paralyzed by fear of criticism, ignoring the creativity bubbling within. This cycle of hesitation breeds stagnation, where dreams gather dust because we forget that our greatest resources are internal. Procrastination, as Hill warned, is the enemy of progress, trapping us in a loop of inaction that reinforces our doubts. True change demands we turn inward, recognizing that belief isn't mere thought, it's a spark ignited by action. When we shift from external dependency to internal empowerment, even the smallest step reveals hidden strengths we never knew we had. It's time to break free from the illusion that we need outside forces to succeed. Often, we wait for external validation, like a sign from the universe or a mentor's nod, before pursuing our goals. This mindset blinds us to the reservoir of talent and resilience Hill championed, leaving us stuck in limbo. Picture someone with a groundbreaking idea for a business, yet hesitating for a lucky break, unaware that their determination is already inside. Such waiting only delays the realization that everything we need is within, ready to be accessed. Failure to decide stems from doubting our own judgment, even when our path seems clear. Hill taught that decisive action is the cornerstone of success, yet we overanalyze, fearing we're not capable enough. Consider the student with a dream career weighing every option endlessly when their intuition could guide them forward. This indecisiveness erodes our confidence, preventing us from tapping into the inner wisdom that's always been there. Fear and uncertainty loom large, born from a lack of belief in our own worth, turning potential into paralysis. We self-sabotage, convinced that failure is inevitable, ignoring Hill's insight that fear is a mind-made barrier. Like the job seeker avoiding a new opportunity because they don't feel ready, we overlook the readiness already within us. These barriers keep us from seeing that everything we need, courage, creativity, resilience, is waiting to be claimed. The solution lies in immediate action, the bridge that connects our internal potential to real-world results. When we act, even imperfectly, we uncover strengths Hill described, like a seed breaking through soil to reach the sun. Action generates momentum, building belief as we go, proving that our inner resources are more powerful than we imagined. Think of it as watering that seed of self-belief. Without effort, it remains dormant, but with action, it flourishes. Building decisiveness means trusting ourselves without waiting for external cues, drawing on Hill's emphasis on purpose. Make firm decisions based on your innate wisdom, like choosing a path in the woods guided by your inner compass. A simple ritual, such as pausing to breathe and affirm your capabilities, can reinforce that you already have what it takes. Practicing the first step is key. Start with something small, like jotting down ideas for a project, to ignite your belief. That initial action proves your creativity and resilience are inside you, aligning with Hill's philosophy of initiative. Overcoming hesitation and fear requires facing them head-on, for action is the antidote to doubt. As Hill taught, fear is conquered not by thinking, but by doing, revealing the inner strength we possess. Try journaling your fears and countering them with evidence of past successes, like that time you overcame a challenge against the odds. Each confrontation erodes hesitation, showing that everything you need to persevere is already within. Learning through failure transforms setbacks into stepping stones, highlighting and strengthening your internal resources. Hill viewed failure as a teacher, and through it, we discover resilience we didn't know we had, like Thomas Edison persisting through thousands of attempts. Every stumble reinforces self-belief, proving that your capacity for innovation and growth is innate. Cultivating self-discipline is the true key to unlocking and sustaining that inner power Hill revered. It's not about fleeting motivation. Discipline is the engine that activates your belief, turning potential into habit. Consistent effort reveals talents that were always present, like a river carving its path through steady flow. Building positive habits starts with daily reflection on your strengths, reminding you of the resources inside. Try morning affirmations, such as, "I am capable and resilient," to foster a routine that makes self-belief a reality. Schedule action blocks in your day, dedicated times to work toward goals, proving that discipline nourishes your inner fire. Developing a clear vision and goals is how we direct those internal resources toward tangible success. Crystal clear goals act as a roadmap, sustaining progress and reinforcing the belief Hill championed. They channel your mind's power, turning abstract self-trust into steps you can follow, like a map to hidden treasure. Without them, potential remains untapped, but with them, you uncover strengths that propel you forward. Start by defining specific, achievable goals, such as writing for 15 minutes daily to tap into your creativity. Break them into actionable steps using SMART goals, ensuring each one draws on the resources already inside you. For instance, set a goal to learn a new skill, recognizing that your determination and focus are innate qualities. This process keeps you moving, proving that belief grows with every accomplished step. As you progress, you'll see how your internal drive aligns with Hill's principles, making success inevitable. In the end, remember that everything you need is already inside you, just waiting for your belief to set it free. Napoleon Hill's wisdom reminds us that self-doubt is a choice, but action-fueled belief unlocks unlimited potential. We've explored the barriers, the solutions, and the habits that lead to empowerment, all rooted in this core truth. Now, it's not enough to simply understand. It's time to act on what's within you. Take that first small step today, whether it's deciding on a goal or facing a fear, to prove your inner strength. Like the seeker who finds the treasure at home, the warrior who wins the battle within, and the healer who mends from the inside out. Believe it now, for your potential is vast and ready, echoing Hill's call to achieve what you conceive. Don't wait for tomorrow. What's inside you is calling for action today. Commit to a daily habit that reinforces your self-belief and watch as your life transforms. You've got this. Your inner resources are more powerful than any external force. So, rise up with the confidence of the archetypes that guide us and step into the success that's already yours. Everything you need is already inside you. Just believe it and let that belief fuel your extraordinary journey. Remember, as Napoleon Hill once said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. This simple truth reminds us that the power to succeed lies within, waiting to be unlocked. So many people feel trapped by self-doubt, thinking they lack the tools for their dreams. You might be one of them, staring at a goal that seems just out of reach. But here's the reality. Everything you need is already inside you. It's not about finding new resources. It's about believing in the ones you have. Think about that dream job or passion project you've put on hold. You're not waiting for the perfect moment. You're waiting to trust yourself. External validation feels comforting, but it's a crutch that keeps you stagnant. Insecurity whispers that you're not enough, but that's just a lie you've told yourself. Napoleon Hill taught that procrastination is the enemy of progress, born from disbelief. Right now, shift your focus inward. Your resilience, creativity, and strength are already there. Belief isn't passive. It's a spark that ignites action and reveals your hidden potential. Imagine a seed buried in the soil. It has everything to grow, but it needs you to water it. That seed is you, and your belief is the water that brings it to life. Now, let's explore why you're holding back, why action feels so elusive. Often, we wait for someone else's approval before we move forward. You might seek a mentor's nod or a boss's praise, thinking it validates your ideas. But this external dependency blinds you to the talents brewing inside. Hill emphasized that true success comes from within, not from outside affirmation. For instance, that business idea you've shelved, it's not lacking. Your belief is. Indecisiveness creeps in when you doubt your own judgment, second-guessing every choice. You analyze options endlessly, fearing a wrong move will expose your inadequacies. Yet, Hill's principles show that decisive action is the key to unlocking your internal power. Fear of failure looms large, making you hesitate and question your worth. You might think, I'm not ready, but readiness is already part of you. These barriers are mental constructs, built from years of overlooking your strengths. Break free by recognizing that everything you need is inside, waiting for your belief. The solution starts with immediate action. Don't wait for the stars to align. Take that first step, no matter how small, and watch your internal resources awaken. Action isn't about perfection. It's about momentum that builds your confidence. Like Hill said, procrastination is the bad habit of putting off until the day after tomorrow what should have been done yesterday. So, decide today to act on what's already within you. Building decisiveness means trusting your gut, drawing from your innate wisdom. Create a simple ritual, like jotting down one decision each morning, to reinforce your self-trust. This practice proves that your internal compass is reliable and ready. Now, try the first step approach. Commit to a 5-minute task toward your goal. Whether it's sketching an idea or making a call, that action ignites your belief. Suddenly, you'll see your creativity and resilience emerging, just as Hill promised. Overcoming hesitation means facing your fears head-on, turning them into allies. Fear feels overwhelming, but confronting it through action diminishes its hold. Hill taught that fear is conquered by doing, not by endless contemplation. Start with a small risk, like sharing your idea with a friend, and discover your inner strength. Journal your fears, then list evidence of your past successes to counter them. Each time you push through, you prove that everything you need is already inside. Learning from failure is essential. It's not a dead end, but a teacher. Setbacks highlight your resilience, showing how your internal resources adapt and grow. Think of Thomas Edison, who saw failures as steps toward invention, drawing from his inner drive. Every challenge you face reinforces that belief and action unlock your potential. Now, cultivate self-discipline as the foundation for sustaining the belief. Discipline isn't about force. It's the quiet engine that activates your inner power. Hill knew that controlled habits lead to mastery, revealing talents you didn't know you had. Build positive habits like daily reflections on your strengths to keep your belief alive. Set aside time for action blocks, dedicated periods for consistent effort toward your goals. These routines make everything you need is already inside you a daily reality. Morning affirmations can reinforce your self-belief, reminding you of your capabilities. With discipline, hesitation fades, and your internal resources flourish. Developing a clear vision and goals is the next step in harnessing that power. Goals act as a roadmap, directing your internal strengths toward tangible results. Hill stressed that definite goals channel your mind's power, turning belief into achievement. Define specific goals that align with your innate abilities, like using your creativity daily. Break them into actionable steps, such as setting SMART goals to build momentum. For example, commit to writing for 15 minutes a day to tap into your inner ideas. This process proves that your resources are already there, just waiting for direction. As you progress, your belief grows stronger, fueling further success. Finally, let's reaffirm the core idea. Everything you need is already inside you. Napoleon Hill's wisdom shows that self-doubt is a choice, but belief through action changes everything. You've got the tools, your mind, your heart, your unyielding spirit. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start now with one small step that honors your potential. Commit to a daily habit, make that decision, and watch your life transform. Believe it deeply, act on it boldly, and unlock the success that's always been yours. Remember, the power is within, you just have to believe it. Remember, as Napoleon Hill once said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. This isn't just a clever quote. It's the foundation of unlocking the power within you. So many of us feel trapped by self-doubt, thinking we need something external to succeed. But the truth is, everything you need is already inside you. You just have to believe it and take that first step. Let's explore why we often hesitate and how to break free. In our daily lives, we wait for the perfect moment, the right opportunity, or someone else's approval. Yet, that approval is already within your own heart. Think about the times you've held back because you didn't trust your instincts. That's the enemy, self-doubt disguised as caution. Napoleon Hill taught that procrastination is the thief of opportunity, stealing from your internal reservoir. You're not alone in this. It's a common barrier we all face. But recognizing it is the first victory. Now, let's dive deeper into why you're not taking action. Often, we seek external validation, like waiting for a boss's nod or a friend's encouragement. This ignores the fact that your talents and ideas are already bubbling inside you. For instance, imagine you have a brilliant business idea, but you pause, thinking you need a mentor first. That mentor is within. You have the wisdom to start on your own. Indecisiveness creeps in when we doubt our judgment, even when our gut knows the way. Hill emphasized that decisive action is the key to success, drawing from your inner strength. Overanalyzing every option only amplifies fear, blocking the belief that's already there. Fear and uncertainty are the biggest culprits, whispering that you're not ready or worthy. But here's the secret. Readiness is inside you, waiting to be awakened. Like a hidden treasure, your resilience is buried under layers of worry. Overcoming this starts with acknowledging that fear is just a mental construct. The solution lies in immediate action, as Hill advocated. Don't wait for the stars to align. Take a step, no matter how small. That first move uncovers the resources you've always had. Action builds momentum, turning doubt into confidence. Think of it like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Building decisiveness means trusting your internal compass over external noise. Create a simple ritual, like writing down your decisions daily, to reinforce that trust. Practicing the first step could be as easy as setting a timer for 5 minutes of focused work. In that time, you'll tap into your creativity and prove your capabilities. Remember, belief grows through doing, not just thinking. Now, let's talk about overcoming hesitation and fear head on. Facing fear directly is like shining a light on shadows. It diminishes them. Hill said fear is conquered by action, revealing the strength you've always possessed. Try journaling your fears and listing evidence of your past successes to counter them. Each time you do, you're affirming that everything you need is inside. Learning through failure is another powerful tool. Setbacks aren't endings. They're lessons that highlight your inner resilience. Just as Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb, your failures build your belief. Every challenge you overcome proves your internal resources are limitless. Cultivating self-discipline is the next essential step. Discipline isn't about force. It's about nurturing the power within you. As Hill noted, controlled habits lead to mastery of your innate abilities. Start with small, consistent actions like daily reflections on your strengths. Building positive habits, such as morning affirmations, reinforces that belief is your foundation. Schedule action blocks in your day to turn potential into progress. These routines make your internal resources a daily reality. Developing a clear vision and goals is where it all comes together. Goals act as a map, guiding you to access the power inside. Hill's principle of definiteness of purpose channels your mind's energy effectively. Without clear goals, that internal potential remains untapped. So, define your goals with precision, make them specific and achievable. For example, set a goal like, I will dedicate 15 minutes daily to my passion project. This taps into your creativity and shows you have what it takes. Break them into steps, turning abstract belief into concrete actions. Each step forward reinforces that everything you need is already there. As you progress, watch how your self-belief expands. Finally, in conclusion, let's reaffirm the core idea. Everything you need is already inside you. You just have to believe it and act on it. Napoleon Hill's wisdom reminds us that self-doubt is a choice, but belief is a powerful force. By taking action today, you're unlocking unlimited potential. Don't let another day pass in hesitation. Start with one small step, perhaps deciding on a goal right now. Feel the shift as your internal strength rises to the surface. Remember, success isn't about what's outside. It's about what's within. Believe in yourself, act decisively, and watch your life transform. You've got this. Your power is waiting. So, go forth with confidence, knowing that the key to your success is already in your hands. Embrace it and let your journey begin.